Hi students, so welcome to the channel. In this video we are going to discuss one more model paper of Rgukt CET 2020. Right, so in this we are going to discuss all the 50 questions of mathematics. Right, so if you are new to this channel, so please subscribe the channel and watch the video till the end. Share with your friends so that they can also view these model papers. Right, now let us start the video. Now this question paper is given by ZPHS Kottapeta Vetapalam Mandal Prakasam district, right? Now in this paper, so starting with the first question, so log 2 is equal to 0.3010, then log 8 value. So already we know 8 can be written as 2 power 3. So this log 2 cube can be written as 3 into log 2 by using the concept of power law, right? So based on this, so what I am going to get, so 3 into log 2 value is 0.3010. So when I multiply with 3, then I am going to get 0.9030. Next, the sum and the differences of the LCM and HCF of two numbers. So let the two numbers be A comma B. So if two numbers are A comma B, then their LCM and HCF are taken and their sum and difference are given here, right? So 312 and 264. Then find the numbers if their sum is 168. So is asking to find if the sum is 168. So from the options you can eliminate two options. So 108 plus 84 is how much? So it is crossing 168. So this can't be the option and this can't be the option because 4 plus 2 is 6, but here units place is 8. So two options are eliminated. So using the remaining two options, so any one option is satisfying the given condition. So based on this sum, we have eliminated two options. So by using this particular condition, so we can find out the particular answer, right? So for that what we are going to do is, so first of all 60. So what is 60? So 60 is nothing but 12 5 60. So 5 into 12 again I can write as 2 square into 3. Next 108. So 108 is nothing but 12 nines 108. So 12 nines are 108. So 12 square into 3 into, so 12 nines, no? So 9 means again 3 square. So this directly becomes 3 cube. So from this what I am going to get? So LCM is nothing but 2 square into 3 cube into 5. What about HCF? So HCF is nothing but 2 square into 3, which is nothing but 12. Right? So 2 square 4. So 4 5 is 20. 29 are 180. So 180 plus 12, it is nothing but 192. So clearly sum is not equal to 312. So hence this is also not my option. So answer is 96 comma 72. Next, express 3825 as a product of prime factors. So 3825. So clearly we are having 25 in the tens digit. So common last two digits are 25. That means you will surely get two fives. So this can't be the answer. This can't be the answer. Right. So 3825. So how to do? So if I divide with 5, so 5 7s are 35. 32 means, so 5 6 are 30. Next 5 5s are 25. Again in 5 table, so 5 1s are 5. So 5 5s are 25. 5 3s are 15. So 3 plus 5 8 plus 1 9. So 9 means sum of digits is 3. So sum of digits is divisible by 3. So with 3 if I divide, so this becomes 51. Again with 3 if I divide, this becomes 17. So 2 5s, 2 3s and 117. So 2 3s, 2 5s and 117. So here, so there is a mistake with the option D. So because both the options are same, so any one answer is my correct answer. So always choose the first one, right? Next, the standard base of a logarithm is, so standard base is nothing but 10. So there is one more base which is nothing but base E. So which is used for theoretical calculations. We call it as natural logarithm. Next, moving on to one more question. So if A is equal to 1 2 3 4 5, set of 1 2 3 4 5, the cardinal number of A. So how many elements are present here? So 5, which is nothing but 5. If A is subset of B, so A is subset of B means all the elements of A are present in B. So when I take the difference, that means what we are doing, so we are going to cancel the common terms. If all elements of A are cancelled with B, then what about the elements present in A then? So there will be no elements that are present in A. So from this what I can say? A minus B is equal to 5. Next, a is equal to x such that x is a circle in a given plane. So in a plane, how many circles we can draw? So how many circles are possible? So we can draw infinite number of circles. So hence this particular set A is infinite set. So there is one more question that can be asked. So what will be given? So x such that x is a point on the circle. So x such that x is a point on the circle. So how many points are present on a circle? So there are infinite number of points. So then also it will be infinite set. Right. Next, moving on to one more question. So here what is the given equation? So 3x cube plus x square plus 2x plus 5. So this is nothing but my dividend and this is my divisor. So whenever divisor is given, so you need to write it in order of their degree, so or the powers, right? Now, so here the degree of the divisor, so leading coefficient of the divisor is 1. Here the leading coefficient of dividend is 3. So when I divide, so what I need to multiply with? So if I want to make x square as 3x cube, I need to multiply with the 3x plus something. So from this what I can say, the leading coefficient of the quotient is nothing but 3. So clearly, if both are having 1s as leading coefficients, then 1 is my answer. But here the leading coefficient of dividend is 3. Hence the leading coefficient of quotient is also 3. Next, the graph of the polynomial f of x is equal to 3x minus 7 is a straight line which intersects x-axis. So if it intersects x-axis, that means on x-axis y value will be equal to 0. That means this polynomial, so this particular linear polynomial becomes 0. So that means 3x minus 7 is equal to 0. So 3x minus 7 is equal to 0 means 7 is equal, so x is equal to 7 by 3. So x is equal to 7 by 3 and y is equal to 0. So this is nothing but the point which satisfies that particular condition. Right. Next, what he has given? So he has given that k square minus 14 into x square minus 2x minus 12. So for this polynomial, sum of zeros is 1. So since sum of zeros is 1, so what is the formula of sum of zeros? Minus x coefficient by x square coefficient. Right. So from this what I can say? So what is minus x coefficient is minus 2 by x square coefficient is k square minus 14, which is equal to, he has given it as 1. So from this k square minus 14 is equal to minus of minus 2 is plus 2. So from this k square is equal to 16. So from this k is equal to plus or minus 4. So the answer is plus or minus 4. Next, moving on to one more question. So what he has given? So x square minus 5x plus 4. So this is a quadratic polynomial. The number to be added to this polynomial. So what should be added to this polynomial so that 3 is a 0 of the polynomial? So if I want to say 3 as a 0 of the polynomial, that means it should satisfy this particular polynomial. So if I substitute x is equal to 3 in this, so what I am going to get? 3 square minus 5 into 3 plus 4. So which gives me 9 minus 15 plus 4. So 9 plus 4 is 13. 13 minus 15 minus 2. That means what is the remainder? So remainder is minus 2. So if I want to make 3 as a 0, that means this remainder should become 0. So if I want to make this remainder as 0, what I should do? I need to add 2 to this. Then what is the number that I need to add to this polynomial? So it is nothing but 2. Next, moving on to one more question. So what he has given? 2x cube minus 5x square minus 14x plus 8. So this is the given cubic polynomial. And what is asking? Sum of product of zeros taken 2 at a time. So taken 2 at a time means if alpha, beta, beta, gamma, so alpha, beta, gamma are the zeros, then we can say alpha, beta plus beta, gamma plus gamma alpha is nothing but sum of product of zeros taken 2 at a time. So what is the formula? Since it is a cubic polynomial, so what is the formula for that? It is nothing but x coefficient by x cube coefficient. So what is x coefficient from this? So x coefficient is minus 14 by x cube coefficient is 2. So minus 14 by 2 is minus 7. Next, what can be the degree of the remainder? So here it is talking about remainder when biquadratic polynomial is divided by quadratic polynomial. What is biquadratic polynomial? It will have the power as 4 and it is divided by quadratic polynomial, right? So if it is divided by quadratic polynomial, so the degree of the remainder depends on the divisor degree of the divisor. Since the degree of the divisor is 2, that means what we can say? So remainder degree can be 1 or 0. So the degree of the remainder can be 1 or 0. And what did he ask? At most. So at most means maximum. So maximum is 1. Right. Next, moving on to one more question. Which constant should be added and subtract to solve the quadratic equation 4x square? So the given quadratic equation is 4x square minus root 3 times of x plus 5 is equal to 0. So this is nothing but my quadratic equation. Right. So what should be added to make this? So what should I add? So first of all, we need to make x square coefficient as 1. So x square minus root 3 by 4 into x plus 5 by 4 is equal to 0. Now from this, x square minus, so since we don't have 2 in the numerator, so we are going to multiply with 2. So 2 into x into, so when I multiply with 2, I need to divide with 2. So which becomes root 3 by 4 into 2 plus 5 by 4 is equal to 0. Now x square minus 2a into, so this is nothing but my b. So what I should do? I need to add. So this becomes x square minus 2 times of x times of root 3 by 8 plus I need to add root 3 by 8 whole square minus root 3 by 8 whole square plus 5 by 4 is equal to 0. Now from this what I can say? So this becomes 3 by 64 minus 3 by 64. So 3 by 64 minus 3 by 64 plus 5 by 4 is equal to 0. So what I have added here? So I have added 3 by 64 and minus 3 by 64, but in the options it is not given, right? So for that what we need to do is, so other than, so without dividing it, so without actually dividing with 4, so without making the coefficient of x square as 1, so we need to proceed here. So but actual process what we should do, we need to make x square coefficient as 1 and we need to proceed, but here it is not the case. So 4x square minus root 3x plus 5 is equal to 0. Then this becomes 2x whole square minus root 3 times of, so here I need 2x, so I need to multiply with 4 and divide with 4 so that I can compensate these values, right? Plus 5 is equal to 0. So 2x whole square minus, sorry, here I need to consider 2 only, right? So minus 2 into root 3 into 2x by 4, so that, so this 2 into 2 will be compensated by this 4, right? And after this, so what I am going to get? 2x whole square minus 2 into, so 2 into 2x into root 3 by 4 plus 5 is equal to 0. So if you observe, a square minus 2 times of a times of b plus b square minus b square I need, right? So for that, what is b here? So this is b, right? So b is root 3 by 4. So that means I need to add b square and subtract b square. So b square means 3 by 16. So answer is 3 by 16. Next, question number 15. So a natural number. So a natural number means, let us consider that as x. When it is increased by 12, it is equal to 160 times of its reciprocal. So its reciprocal means 160 by x. So from this what I can say? So on cross multiplying, so this becomes x square plus 12x is equal to 160. So from this I can write it as x square plus 12x minus 160 is equal to 0. Now what I need to do is, so I need to check the options. So x square means, so 20 square is 400. So 12 to is 24. So this becomes 240 minus 160. So this is not possible. Next, if I take minus 20, so then it becomes 400 minus 240 minus 160. So this is going to satisfy, because minus 240 minus 160 gives me 400. 400 minus 400 is 0. So the answer is, so what is the option? So it is minus 20, but here he said natural number, so this also will not satisfy. Next, moving on to 4 or 8. Next, moving on to 4. So what I am going to get? 4 square 16 minus, so 12 fours are 48 minus 160. So this is also not possible. Next, moving on to 8. So 8 square is 64. 12 8s are 96 minus 160. So 6 plus 4 10 9 plus 6 15 plus 10 16. So answer is 8. Right. Next, moving on to one more question. So question number 16. So what he has given, x square into a square plus b square plus 2x times of ac plus bd plus c square plus d square is equal to 0 has no real roots. So no real root means simply delta is less than 0. So delta less than 0 means b square less than 4ac. So b square less than 4ac. So from that what I am going to get? So what is b square here? So b square minus 4ac is less than 0. So b square means, so 2 square, 4 into ac plus bd whole square minus 4 times of a square plus b square into c square plus d square less than 0. So here 4 I can take common and I can transpose that side, then it becomes 0. Next, if I expand this, so a square c square plus b square d square plus 2 times of abcd minus, so if I multiply this, so what I am going to get, a square c square minus a square d square minus b square c square minus b square d square less than 0. So from this what I can cancel, a square c square minus a square c square, b square d square minus b square d square, I can cancel it out. Now from this what I am going to get, so finally if I take minus as common, then what I am going to get, a square d square plus d square c square minus 2abcd is greater than 0. Right. Now this is AD whole square, this is BC whole square minus 2 times of AD into BC. That means I can write as AD minus BC is whole square is greater than 0. So this is possible when AD is greater than BC or AD less than BC and AD not equal to BC. So from this what I can say, all the options, because here whole square is coming now. Since whole square, so either AD is not equal to BC, then also it is positive. If AD is less than BC or AD greater than BC, so all are possible here. Right. So a good question. Right. Next, the number of terms in the series minus 15 plus, so minus 5 plus 15 minus 45 and so on. So which type of series it is? So 5 3s are 15, so 15 3s are 45. Now if you observe clearly, so this is nothing but in geometric progression because it is increasing 3 times. Now what is the first term? So first term is minus 5. What is common ratio? Common ratio is nothing but 15 by minus 5, which is nothing but minus 3. Now whose sum is minus 305. So what is sum of n terms of AP? So here R is nothing but less than 1. So if R is less than 1, then what is Sn formula? So sum of n terms of GP is given by A into 1 minus R power n by 1 minus R. So using this formula, what I am going to get, minus 305 is equal to, what is A here? So minus 5 into 1 minus R power minus n. So which is nothing but minus 3 whole power n by 1 minus R. So 1 plus 3. So from this in 5 table this goes how many times? So 5 6 are 30. So 5 1s are 5. So this becomes 61. So 1 plus 3 is 4. So 4 61s are how much? So 61 4s are, so 4 1s are 4, 4 6 are, 4 1s are 4, 4 6 are 24. So 244 is equal to 1 minus of minus 3 whole power n. Right. Here if I transpose 1, this becomes 243. So 243 is equal to minus of minus 3 power n. So 243 is nothing but 3 power 5. Right. So 3 power 5 is equal to minus of minus 3 power n. So if n is equal to 5, so if n is equal to 5, then what will happen? So this becomes 3 power 5. So clearly there are how many terms? So the number of terms are 5. Right. Next, moving on to one more question. So find the number of terms in AP. So here clearly he mentioned, he said AP, right? So what is first term? So A is equal to 18, D is equal to, so 15 and half, so 15 and half minus 18. So 15 and half minus 18 means, so it is nothing but minus 2 and half, which is nothing but minus 5 by, which is nothing but minus 5 by 2, right? So it becomes minus 5 by 2. Now what is he asking? So minus 47 is which term? So directly we can say how many terms are there. So minus 47 is equal to, what is A? A is 18 plus n minus 1 into D is minus 5 by 2. So when I transpose this 18, so 47, 57, so 57, 8, so 57 and 8 is 65. So this becomes minus 65 is equal to minus 5 by 2 into n minus 1. So minus 5 in minus 65, it cancels 13 times. So 2 13s are 26 is equal to n minus 1. So from this n is equal to 27. So the total number of terms are 27. Next, moving on to one more question. 7th term of AP is 1 by 9 and 9th term is 1 by 7. Then 63rd term is, so 7th term of AP is 1 by 9. So that means A7. So A7 is equal to 1 by 9. So which implies A7 means A plus 6D is equal to 1 by 9. Same way A plus 8D is equal to 1 by 7. Now what did he ask? 63rd term. So from this what I can say? So I can find out D value, no? So by considering this as equation number 1, this as equation number 2. So when I do 2 minus 1, what I am going to get? So 8D minus 6D. So when I do subtraction, it becomes 8D minus 6D, which is nothing but 2D is equal to 1 by 7 minus 1 by 9. So from this D is equal to 9 minus 7, which is nothing but 2 by 9 sevens are 63. So this is 2D. So from this D is equal to 1 by 63. So if D is equal to 1 by 63, so D is equal to 1 by 63, then you can find the value of A, no? So what you are going to get? So if D is equal to 1 by 63, so A plus 6 into 1 by 63 is equal to 1 by 9. Now in 3 table, if I cancel it out, so 3 2s are 3, 21s are. So from this what I am going to get? A is equal to 1 by 9 minus 1 by 21, right? Then sorry, not 1 by 21, it is 2 by 21. So what I am going to get then? So what is the LCM? 21 minus 18 by 21 into 9. So what I am going to get? So this is 3 by 21 into 9. So 3 in 21, 7 times. So this gives me 1 by 63. 9 sevens are 63 only, no? So A value is 1 by 63, D value is also 1 by 63. Now what did he ask? So A 63. So A 63 is nothing but A plus 62D, which is given as, so 1 by 63 plus 62 by 63. So what I am going to get? 63 by 63, so which is equal to 1. So the answer for this question is 1, right? So you can simply remember this. So if AM is equal to 1 by N and AN is equal to 1 by M, then AMN is equal to 1. So this is nothing but the relation, so which you can use here. So answer is 1. So there is, which is not given in the options. So there is a mistake in the options, right? So 63rd term is 1. So just remember this relation. If AM is equal to 1 by N and AN is equal to 1 by M, AMnth term is nothing but 1. Okay. Which term of AP is first negative? So first negative means, so what we are going to do is, so negative starts after 0, no? So first we are going to find out. So A is 150, D is equal to minus 3. So for suppose if my nth term is 0, for suppose, then 0 is equal to A plus N minus 1 into D. So from this, if I transpose 150 to the other side, so minus 150 is equal to N minus 1 into minus 3. So this minus 3 in minus 50, it goes plus 50 times. So from this, N is equal to 51. So clearly 51th term is 0. So if 51th term is 0, then its next term will be my first negative term, right? So 52nd term is the first negative term. Moving on to one more question. So fourth term of GP is 2 by 3. So fourth term means A into R power 3 is equal to 2 by 3. Next, seventh term is 16 by 81. So A into R power 6 is equal to 16 by 81. So whenever you are dealing with GP, so when you are dealing with AP, so what we did here, we did subtraction, right? So when you are dealing with GP, simply divide. So dividing equation 2 by 1. Then what I am going to get? A into R power 6 by A into R cube. So gives me R power 3 is equal to 16 by 81 into, so this 2 by 3 will become 3 by 2. Next, this 2 in 16, it divides 2 cube times, so this 3 in 81, 27 times. So 27 means nothing but 3 cube. So from this clearly R is equal to 2 by 3. So the value of R is 2 by 3. So when R is equal to 2 by 3, so A into 2 by 3 whole cube is equal to 2 by 3. So this 2 by 3 in this 2 by 3, 2 by 3 whole square times, that means 4 by 9 times. So this is nothing but 1. So A is equal to 9 by 4. So where we are having 9 by 4, so only one option, so answer 1 is my option, right? Next, moving on to one more question. The radius of the circle with center to 3, 2 and passes through minus 4, 6. So here what he has given, so he has given a circle with center and a point on the circle. So that means this is nothing but the distance, which we call it as radius, right? So if we find the distance between these 2 points, then we are going to get the radius. So what is the distance formula? Difference of x coordinates whole square plus difference of y coordinates whole square under square root. So 3 minus of minus 5 means 8. So 8 square plus 2 minus 6 is nothing but 4 square. So 8 square is 64 plus 4 square is 16. So 64 plus 16 is root 80. So root 80 means 16 5s are 80, which I can write as 4 root 5. So find the midpoint of the line segment. So what is the midpoint formula? X1 plus x2 by 2, y1 plus y2 by 2, which is nothing but average of x coordinates and y coordinates. So which I can take it as 3 minus 1 by 2 and 0 plus 4 by 2. So 3 minus 1 by 2 is nothing but 2 by 2. 2 by 2 is 1. 4 by 2 is 2. So answer is 1, 2. Next, if O, P by 3, 4 is the midpoint of the line segment joining. So clearly what he has given, so P by 3 is equal to, so this is nothing but x coordinate of the midpoint. So to find the x coordinate of the midpoint, so what we should do, we need to add, so minus 6 minus 2 by 2. Now what I am going to get, so I am doing cross multiplication. 2p is equal to minus 6 minus 2 is minus 8, minus 8 3 is minus 24. So from this p is equal to minus 12. So answer is minus 12. Next, area of the rhombus. So if you want to find the area of the rhombus, what we can do, so simply, what is area of rhombus? Half d1 d2, no, right? So diagonal 1. So if you want diagonal 1, you need to take the distance between these 2 points, and if you want to take diagonal 2, you need to consider these 2 points, right? Next, finding out d1. So d1 is equal to distance between these 2 points, no? 3 minus of minus 1, 4 square, 16. 0 plus 4 square, 16. So 16 plus 16, 32. So 32 I can write it as 16 2. So 4 root 2. So diagonal 1 is 4 root 2. The same way if I go with the diagonal 2. So 4 minus of minus 2 is nothing but 6 square, 36. 5 minus of minus 1, 6 square, 36. So which is nothing but 6 root 2. Directly when I substitute this value, so half into d1 is 4 root 2 into d2 is 6 root 2. So root 2 into root 2 is 2. 2 gets cancelled. 6 4s are 24. So answer is 24 square units. Next, moving on to question number 26. So which type of quadrilateral it is? So is asking which type of quadrilateral it is. So to find out which type of quadrilateral, so since we are given with square, rectangle, rhombus and parallelogram, so first of all we need to decide the lengths. So 1 minus of minus 1 is plus 1. So find out the distances. So minus 1 plus 1. So minus of minus 1. So simply x2 minus x1. So 1 minus of minus 1 is plus 1. So 2 square is 4. Next 2 square is 4. So root 4 plus 4 is root 8. Next, so 1 minus of minus 1 is plus 1 2. So 2 square is 4, 2 square is 4. So the distance between these 2 points is also root 8. Next, distance between these 2 points. So minus 1 plus 3. So 2 square 4, 2 square 4. It is also root 8. Next, minus 1 plus 3. Next, this is also root 8. So clearly all the 4 side lengths are equal. That means it can't be a rectangle, it can't be a parallelogram. Rhombus are square. Now we are going with the diagonals. So minus 1 plus 1, 0. Minus 2 plus 2, sorry, 2 plus 2, 4. So 4 square. So that means you are going to 4. Get the 4 as diagonal. So 1 minus of minus 3 plus 3. So 1 plus 3 is 4. So here side lengths are, so diagonals are also equal. That means the answer is square. Next, the distance of a point A 2, 4 from x-axis. So if you want from x-axis, then take the y coordinate. So answer is 4. So from x-axis means you consider the y coordinate. So y coordinate is my answer. So you should not take negative value because distance is always positive. Next, area of equilateral triangle with side A is equal to. So area of equilateral triangle formula is root 3 by 4 A square. Next, the diagonal of rhombus are 16 and 12 centimeters respectively. So d1, d2 are given. What is he asking? Side of rhombus. So if you draw the figure of a rhombus, then what I can say? So one diagonal is 16 centimeters. That means it is divided into 8 and 8. Next, 12 is divided into 6 and 6. Now since I need this particular side length, so already we know diagonals bisect each other perpendicularly. So using this right angle triangle concept, so 8, 6, then automatically this side length is 10 centimeters by using Pythagoras theorem. Next, moving on to one more question. A bag has 3 red balls, 5 green balls. So total number of balls are 8. Now what is he asking? So getting red balls only. So red balls means 3 out of 8. So answer is 3 out of 8. In a circle of radius 21 centimeters. So radius is 21 centimeters. Arc subtends an angle 60 degrees at the center. What are the values of arc and area of sector? So he is asking you to find length of sector as length of arc as well as area of sector, right? So for that, so what is the radius? So radius is given as 21 centimeters and theta is 60 degrees. So what is length of arc formula? L is equal to theta by 360 into 2 pi r. So when I substitute the value, so 60 by 360. 60 by 360 is nothing but 1 by 6 into 2 into 22 by 7 into r. What is radius? So radius is 21. So on simplification, what I am going to get? So 7 3s are 21, again 3 in 6 2 times, this 2 gets cancelled. So where I am getting 22, so here we have 22, here also we have 22. That means these two options are not valid. Next, we need to verify 241 or 231. So that we will be deciding by area of sector. So what is area of sector formula? Theta by 360 into pi r square, no? So 60 by 360 is 1 by 6 into 22 by 7 into radius. So 21 by 1 into 21 by 1. Now from this what I am going to get? So 7 3s are 21. Next 3 2s are 6. 2 11s are 22. So 21 21. So 231. So 231 where it is? So option Delhi is my answer. If the diameter of a semicircular plot is 14 meters, then its perimeter in meters. So what he has given? Semicircular plot. So this is semicircle and its diameter is given as 14 centimeters. That means its radius is 7 meters. Now what is he asking? He is asking to find out its perimeter. So perimeter of semicircle. So perimeter of semicircle is nothing but pi r plus 2r. What is the formula? Pi r plus 2r. So this is nothing but pi r and this is 2r, right? So pi r means 22 by 7 into, what is radius here? So radius is 7 plus 2r is already diameter which is given as 14. So this 7 gets cancelled. 22 plus 14 36. So answer is 36. Next, moving on to one more question. So area of quadrant of circle whose circumference is 44 meters. So is asking area of quadrant of a circle whose circumference is 44 meters. So what he has given, 2 pi r is equal to 44. So from this we can find out the radius. So how to find the radius? So 2 into 22 by 7 into r is equal to 44. So 2 into 24, 44. So from this r is equal to 7. So if r is equal to 7, what is he asking? Area of quadrant of a circle. So quadrant means nothing but 1/4 of a circle. So which is nothing but 1/4 of pi r square. So when I substitute the values, so 1 by 4 into 22 by 7 into what is radius here? So 7 into 7. So 1 7 gets cancelled. Next 22 7s are 154. So 154 divided by 4. So 4 3s are 12. Next 34. So 34 means 8 times 32. So 32. So 380, 38.5. So option D is my answer. Next, a tangent BC at point B of a circle of 6 centimeters meets a line through the center O. Now what he has given? A tangent BC is given. So there is a circle with the center O, and what he has given? A tangent BC. So there is a tangent BC at a point B of circle. So this is B and this is C of 6 centimeters meets a line through a center O at point C such that AC is equal to 14 centimeters. So find the length of BC. Sorry, the tangent BC at a point B of a circle of 6 centimeters. Sorry, here this is not 6 centimeters. Here the radius is 6 centimeters. Meets a line through center at a point C such that AC is equal to 14 centimeters. So what he has given? Okay, in this question, so here there is no discussion about A. So this particular question, so we need to change it. So this particular length is OC. So OC is equal to 14. Then this total length is 14 centimeters. So we can directly apply Pythagoras theorem, right? So if you want to find the length of BC, so it is nothing but given by square root of d square minus r square, right? So using this, so what I am going to get? 14 square minus 6 square, so which gives me 196 minus 36. So 196 minus 36 is nothing but root over 160. So root 160 is nearly equal to, so 12.65. So answer is 12.65. So such type of printing mistakes are common, right? Next, moving on to one more question. So if tangents PA and PB from a point P to a circle with center O are inclined at an angle 80 degrees, right? So first of all we are going to draw the figure. So when we draw the figure, so what I am going to get? So PA and PB, so clearly these are A and B and they are inclined to each other at an angle 80 degrees. Then this angle is 100 degrees. Then what is he asking? Angle POA. So POA, that means it is equal to half of this angle, which is 50 degrees. Next, the volume and surface area of sphere. So volume and surface area of sphere. So what is volume of sphere? So 4/3 pi r cube. No, so 4 by 3 into 22 by 7 into r cube. So r cube means 21 by 10 into 21 by 10 into 21 by 10. Now 7 3s are 21. So 121 got cancelled. So 22 4s are 88. 21 21s are 441. So when I multiply with 441, so what I am going to get? So 8 1s are 8, 8 4s are 32, 8 4s are 32, 35. Right? The same way 35, 28. So this is 8, 0, 8. So 5 plus 3, 8. So 3. So 3, 8, 38.808. So where I am getting 38.808? So this is the only option. So answer is 38.808 and 55.44. Next, the largest sphere is carved out of a cube of side 7 centimeters. Then the volume of the sphere is. So already we know. So largest sphere, that is taken out of cube. So from that what we can say? So diameter is equal to edge. So diameter of sphere is equal to edge of cube. That means radius is equal to 7 by 2. So from this, maximum volume that we can take out is nothing but equal to 4/3 22 by 7 into r cube. So r cube is nothing but 7 by 2 into 7 by 2 into 7 by 2. So 1 7 1 7 gets cancelled. Next, 2 2s are 4. 1 2 in 22, it goes 11 times. Next, 11 7, so 49 49. So what I am going to get? 9 plus 4 13, 539. So 539 divided by 3. So 3 ones are 3, so 23. 7 times 21. Next again 29. So 29 means 9 times 27. So it is nothing but 179.66. Next, moving on to one more question. So sin A is equal to 5 by 13. So when I draw the figure, so this is angle A, right angle, so 5 by 13 opposite by hypotenuse, so obviously this is 12. Cot A means adjacent by opposite, so adjacent by opposite means 12 by 5, so answer is 12 by 5. Next, sin 9 degrees plus cos 9 degrees by cos 9 degrees minus sin 9 degrees. So the question is sin 9 degrees plus cos 9 degrees by cos 9 degrees minus sin 9 degrees. So what is its value? So how to find the value of this? So what is the value of sin of, so sin theta plus cos theta by cos theta minus sin theta? So it is nothing but, so tan of 45 plus theta. So this is nothing but tan of 45 plus theta. So cos theta plus sin theta by cos theta minus sin theta is tan of 45 plus theta. So if plus is present in the numerator, then you will be getting 45 plus theta. Then this can be written as tan of 45 plus theta is nothing but 9 degrees. So 45 plus 9 is 54. So tan 54. So tan 54 I can write it as cot 36 degrees. So answer is cot 36 degrees. Next, Bhruti observed the top of an electric pole at an angle of elevation 60 degrees. So this is electric pole and Bhruti observed it at an angle of elevation 60 degrees and she is at a distance of 8 meters. So is asking about height of the pole. So simply what we can say, so just remember HDTV. So simply remember HDTV. So HDTV means H is equal to d tan theta. Now since I need H, so is equal to d. What is distance? 8 into tan theta. So tan 60 is root 3. So answer is 8 root 3. Next, moving on to one more question. So Devi Sudha observes a person standing on the ground from a helicopter. So a helicopter will be in the sky now. So a person is standing here with an angle of depression 45 degrees. So this is nothing but my angle of depression 45 degrees. So if this is 45 degrees, this is also 45 degrees. If the helicopter flies at a height of 50 meters, so if this is 50 meters, so clearly this is also 50 meters, right? Because when angle is 45 degrees, then height is equal to distance. Now what is he asking? So what is the distance from the person to Devi Sudha? So he is asking you to find the hypotenuse value. So hypotenuse we need to find. So since this is right angle isosceles triangle, right, then hypotenuse is 50 root 2. So what is the hypotenuse? So square root of 50 square plus 50 square. So what I am going to get? So 2 into 50 square. It is nothing but 2 into 50 square under square root. So this gives me 50 root 2. So what is the value of 50 root 2? So 50 root 2 means, so if you do further simplification, so it will be greater than 50 only, right? So the answer is 50 root 2, not 60 root 2, right? So this is 50 root 2. So answer is 50 root 2, right? Next, moving on to one more question. So the probability of finding a prime number chosen from 1 to 100. So from 1 to 100 totally there are 100 numbers, and if you ask about prime numbers, so totally there will be 25 prime numbers from 1 to 100. So 25 by 100, which is nothing but 1 by 4. If 4 unbiased coins are tossed at once, find the probability of getting 2 heads and 2 tails. So totally how many coins are tossed? 4 coins. So total outcomes are 2 power 4. Now what is he asking? 2 heads and 2 tails. So 2 heads and 2 tails means, so from 4 coins choose 2 heads. So from 4 coins choose 2 heads. Then what I am going to get? So 4c2 into from the remaining you can obtain 2c2. So 4c2 means, so 4 into 3 by 16. Sorry, 4c2 means, so 4 into 3 by 2 into 1. So 4 into 3 by So 4 into 3 by 2 into 1 divided by 16. So this 2 in 4 table, so it cancels 2 times, so 2 6 are, so 2 3s are, so 6 by 16. So 6 by 16 means 3 by 8. So answer is 3 by 8. If two coins are drawn at random, if two dice are thrown at random, then the probability that 3 does not appear in any case, right? So 3 does not appear in any case. Now what is telling? So when two dice are thrown, so total outcomes are 36. It is nothing but given by 6 square, 36. Now what is it telling? On both the dice, so on both the dice you should not get 3, right? So that means for the first die, what are the possibilities that we can take? From 1 to 6 other than 3. That means how many possibilities are there for this? So there are totally 5 possibilities. For the second die also 5 possibilities. So 5 into 5, 25. So answer is 25 by 36. So understand this. Since 3 does not appear in any of the case, that means on the first die you should not get 3. That means how many ways you can fill this? So in how many ways you can have the first die? So in the first die you can fill with 5 numbers, right? The same way second die also can be filled with 5 numbers. So 5 into 5 is 25. So 25 by 36. Next, moving on to one more question. The mean of 16 observations is 16. The mean of 16 observations is 16. If an observation 16 is removed and 5, 5, 6 are added, then find the new mean. Now if you observe, so first of all, what is the sum? So sum is nothing but mean into number of observations. So mean into number of observations, which is nothing but 256. So 16 16s are 256. Now what happened? Next, what happened? So 116 is removed and 116 is added. 116 is removed and 116 is added. That means new sum will not change. Understood? So here 16 is removed and 3 observations whose sum is 16 is added. That means new sum is 256, but here the number of observations. So here from 16 observations, so one observation is removed, then how many observations are there? 15. And for those 15 observations, again 3 more observations are added. So 15 plus 3, 18. Here the number of observations are changed, but sum of observations did not change. So directly what we can say, new mean is nothing but given by 256 by 18. So 256 by 18 means nothing but it will be less than 16. So only one option is there, which is nothing but 14.22. So if you simplify this, you will be getting this answer. Next, if sum of first 14 terms of AP is 1050, that means what he has given? S14 is equal to 1050. Next, first term is 10, then 20th term. So he is asking A20 value. Now S14. So S14 means, so 14 by 2 into 2A. So here A is already given now. So A I can consider as 10. So 20 plus 14 minus 1. So 13 into D is equal to what he has given? 1050. So 2 in 14 7 times. Again this 7 table I can cancel it in. So 7 ones are 7, 7 5 is 35. So 150 times. Now 20 plus 13 is nothing but 20 plus 13, 33. So D is equal to 150 by 33. So in 3 table if I cancel it out, so 3 times 3, 50 times 3, 11 times. Now what did he ask? A20. So A20 is equal to A plus 19 D. So from this what I am going to get? A is 10 plus 19 into D, which is nothing but 50 by 11. 50 by 11. So if I simplify this, so 20 plus 13 is 33. Sorry, here D is only for 13, no? Sorry. So here if you observe, so what is the answer? So 14 by 2 into 2A means 20 plus 13 into D. So D is only for 13, not for whole thing, which is equal to 1050. So 2 in 14 7 times. So this 7 in 1050. how many times? So 7 ones are 7, 7 5s 35, so 150 times. Now when I transpose this 20 to the other side, so 13d is equal to 130. So from this d is equal to 10. So that d is equal to 10 if I substitute here. So 19 tens are 190 plus 10, 200. So answer is 200. Next, if the equation x square plus 4x plus k is equal to 0 has real and distinct roots. So real and distinct roots means delta should be greater than 0. So delta should be greater than 0 means b square minus 4ac is greater than 0. So from that what I am going to get? So 4 square minus 4 into a is 1 into k is greater than 0. Now from this 4 and 4 I can take common and I can transpose, then what I am going to get? So 4 minus k is greater than 0. So from this k is greater than 4. Sorry, k is less than 4. So what I am going to get? K is less than 4. So k is less than 4 means option C will be the answer. Right? Next, moving on to more question. The set of points which satisfy y is equal to x square. So this is nothing but y is equal to x square. X square means which type of polynomial? It is quadratic polynomial. So quadratic polynomial means its graph will be a parabola. Next, what is the value of x if the mean of this data is 10? Mean means sum of observations by number of observations, which is nothing but x plus 3 plus x plus 6 plus x plus 9 plus x plus 2 divided by, so how many terms? 1 2 3 4 5. 5 is equal to what he has given, 10. So if I cross multiply, it becomes 50 on left hand side x. So 1 2 3 4 5. So 5x plus, now 6 plus 3 9, 9 plus 9 18, 18 plus 2 20. Now when I transpose this, this becomes 30. So 5x is equal to 30, x is equal to 6. So the answer is 6. Right? So these are nothing but the questions, 50 questions. So thank you for watching the video and all the best for the exam. Right? So thank you for watching and stay connected with the channel.